guys, it's Melanie Goggins. I know this is, it's ahead of our event time, and I said I would wait to answer questions until our event, but I've seen this in a couple different variations that you guys are asking about getting out of your friend groups, and where do you even start with having parties, and, what are you supposed to do? So I wanted to touch on this because this was one of the very first questions I asked the consultant that I ended up signing up under. I very strongly did not want to build my business by selling to friends. If friends were interested, great. I'm not going to say no, but I never wanted a friend to feel like because of our friendship, they have to buy from me or even support me if they're not interested in the product. So this question is kind of near and dear to my heart in particular, and I wanted to touch on it before the party time. So I have seen direct sales done really well, and I've seen direct sales done really badly. I have strong opinions on this, and I strongly feel that direct sales should be done ethically and graciously and thoughtfully and without pressure. And I know that goes in the face of what most people associate with direct sales, but I firmly believe that your business can be done this way, and it should be done this way, and this is how I train my team. So when you're getting started, you'll do a launch party, and you'll invite friends. And maybe they'll order, maybe they'll book, maybe both, but you'll do at least one launch party to get started. I train my team to do 2 on 2 different days. Invite some of the same people, invite different people. If somebody can't make it to one, offer the other and see. So I do recommend doing a launch party with your friends initially. Let them know that you're in this, let them check it out, tell them why you're excited about it, why you think they would like it, okay? As your friends, you want to share something new and big and exciting with them. And if a friend of mine had started something, I would like to know what has intrigued them enough that they would sign up to do it. Okay, so you're sharing. You're not asking them, begging them, pleading with them to please support your business. You're sharing and giving them the information so they can decide for themselves if they'd like to order. And if they do, great. And if they don't, okay. It's not personal. There's no offense. That's okay. So, as you do your launch party, it's okay to ask friends if they'd like to host for you. Again, ask, offer, don't plead, don't beg, you're not putting them on the spot, you're not making a big deal about it, you're just saying, hey, would you be interested in hosting a party for me? You can get a lot of free products, and it would help me get started, and I'd love to do this for you. You can even let them know it'll give you practice, and you'd love to get their feedback about how it went. And as your friends do host, if it works for them, if it's a good thing for them, if they host a party for you, just having one person there that doesn't know you can open up an entirely different social network for you. Okay, we are a party plan business, so it is a social networking business. Okay, Norwex has set up our hostess plan. It's one of the most best thought out hosting plans I've ever seen. It's fantastic for the hostess. My hostesses walk away with between $200 to $400. I had I think 6 different hostesses in January who walked away with over $600 in Norwex just for hosting a party. So it's a really, really good system for hostesses, and it rewards them based on a number of things, because sometimes you're going to have a hostess who has a lot of buying guests, but they each bought, only a little bit. And other times you might have a hostess who has 3 friends who came, but they each bought a lot. So Norwex rewards on different things. So you don't have to only if you have a hostess who has high sales, she's rewarded for that. If you have a hostess who has lots of guests who come, she's rewarded for that. If you have a hostess who has multiple bookings off your party, she's rewarded for that. And if she has all of those, she has a phenomenal party. So Norwex does reward for hostesses who have guests that book off of her party. And this is a protection for you because it perpetuates your calendar. It continues, one party should breed another party. And when you sign up as a consultant, one of the things we really train on in my team is how to get parties without, not being pushy, not pressuring someone, just asking and giving them the opportunity to decide for themselves what is going to be good for them. And that's something, you're not going to be on your own with figuring out how do I get bookings. We will walk you through how to get bookings, how to keep your calendar full, how to build your calendar to where you want it, okay? Every single one of us on the team we've all been a new consultant, and we remember what the learning curve was like. We remember coming in and we don't know anything about this, but you will be surprised by how quickly you feel confident, and you learn how to do a party, you learn how to get bookings, you learn how to continue your business. And in our team, you'll learn how to do that in a confident and gracious way, not pushing, not pressuring, not begging, but offering and seeing the bookings that come because of that. As a new consultant, there are so many ways you can get bookings to start with. Once you have bookings on your calendar, you'll find that they perpetuate themselves. You get bookings from bookings. But we'll train on how to get bookings in the first place. If you don't already have things on your calendar, which you're not going to when you're starting out, we will train on how to get those bookings. And I know, some of you mentioned having small social circles. That's okay. It would also be good if you're willing to look at other options as well to get started. I pursued vendor events and getting bookings from that. Talking to some of the local coffee shops around me, they like to do spring and fall trunk shows where small businesses or direct sales owners come in and set up a table, and it can be a really great thing for the community. So you have Craigslist, events on Craigslist, you have local events, you have local coffee shops, you have you can look all around to see what different opportunities are in your area. Networking with small business groups on Facebook or mom groups on Facebook or things like that. So there are lots of options, and you will have help and support from our team the whole way.